My name is Rick. I've been working with Linda for about 10 years now, and we really, spend a lot of time in the office. We do a lot of research on our horses. You know, for every single owner, we try to go above and beyond and spend time and go through the pedigrees, see what the mares were good at, see what the siblings were good at, and we also run a lot of numbers like the rags and sheets. I think that's one thing we do that most barns probably don't do. We focus on every single claiming race every single day, and we run the numbers. And we actually came up with a special formula that Linda actually came up with, where we take the horse's last four races and we come up with a number that gives us recent form. So based off of that is really how we target the horses that we want to claim. And then on top of that, we run the pedigrees. We look at patterns. We look at trainers. We analyze, why would this guy be dropping this horse in for this price? We think about things like that. Linda would probably be the most important person in terms of deciding yes or no at the last minute. She looks at the odds. She there's a lot of variables to consider when you're claiming a horse, and obviously the physical is an important aspect as well. When a horse is dropped in a good price, everyone knows about it, and they all talk about it. And when the slip is dropped, it could be 4 or 5 different people in on the horse, and it's all random. They pick one out of the 5, and whoever gets lucky that day gets lucky. And sometimes we want to lose the shake after the race. Sometimes we do get lucky and get the good ones, and sometimes we do get unlucky and get the bad ones. One of our recent claims, Wicked Trick, would be a good mention. We actually claimed this horse for $16,000 from Michelle Nevin back in August, and we gave the horse some time because it had run the best race of its career that day that we took it. And Linda wanted to obviously go to a starter allowance because the horse was training very well. And the horse won recently on October 16th, win by 4 in a starter allowance. Our second horse that I'd want to mention is I Love Jackson. This horse we claimed from Mike Maselli back in August, and the horse had actually been sprinting its whole career. They couldn't figure out what to do with this horse. So one thing that we saw with this horse was it was on an improving pattern on its dragons and sheets, and also the pedigree in the second dam. It was a $1 million earner. And we thought that was important, a young mare with a good second dam. And the horse stretched out on August 1st at Saratoga going 1.125 miles. And it appeared that that's all it wanted to do was run long. So we claimed the horse. We ran it back on September 6th in a New York bred 1X allowance. And the horse wins by 7 again, going a flat mile at Belmont. And most recently, we ran in the New York bred 2 other than on October 13th, and the horse wins running a 90 by its lifetime best.